I admit it, another hoe got me finished. Broke my heart, oh no you didn't. Fuck sipping, I'ma down a hoe.
Tom had seen the atrocities that Jerry had committed. He had murdered so many people. Even though Tom's ghost had killed Jerry, Jerry's spirit still remained in the house, killing anyone who dared step foot into it. But this last family that Jerry had murdered was the last straw for Tom, and he knew he had to stop Jerry once and for all. Back where it all started, the basement. So, while Jerry's spirit was waiting to come into the house so he could kill them, Tom appeared in front of him. And to help him out, Tom brought along Butch and Spike, who Jerry had also killed. And it was as if they were all alive. The three of them just looked at Jerry, ready to finally take him down. Jerry looked at them and just laughed, and he brought out his knife that he used to kill so many people with. Butch and Spike looked around the basement for weapons, and Butch found a baseball bat, and Spike found a sledgehammer. And then Tom pulled out another knife, ready to do to Jerry what he had done to the three of them. And then the battle commenced. Jerry disappeared from their line of vision. Jerry then reappeared behind Butch, who was caught off guard. But when he saw Jerry, he slammed the bat down on the ground, trying to crush Jerry. But he stopped the bat mid-swing. With the powers of a spirit, he pushed Butch, and Butch flew into the wall. And that knocked Butch out. Spike then saw this and then ran towards Jerry, slamming the sledgehammer down on where Jerry was. But Jerry managed to dodge this, and he then reappeared behind Spike, using his knife to stab Spike in the leg. Tom saw this and started to run towards Jerry, but Jerry used his spirit powers to stop Tom mid-run and sent him flying against the wall. And then Jerry appeared behind Spike's neck. And then Jerry used his knife to slit Spike's throat. And since Spike was already dead and was killed by another ghost, this destroyed Spike's spirit. And there would be nothing left of him, not even his ghost. Butch then regained consciousness and picked up his bat and started to run towards Jerry. But Jerry just laughed, knowing he was just gonna kill Butch and that he hadn't even learned his lesson. Jerry then used his spirit powers to pull Butch towards him, and Butch flew into Jerry's knife, and Jerry started to stab him repeatedly. Jerry stabbed Butch multiple times, and this ultimately killed Butch. And since he was already dead, like Spike, his ghost was destroyed. And it was as if he had never even existed. As Jerry finished Butch off, Tom was regaining consciousness after having been flung into the wall. He saw that Spike and Butch were both dead, and that it was now up to him. He grabbed his knife and started to run towards Jerry, and Jerry started to run towards him. This was it. This was going to be the final strike. They ran at each other, sprinting at full speed. Tom thought he had the upper hand, but Jerry caught him off guard. As they were running, Jerry disappeared from Tom's line of vision, and he then appeared right behind Tom, floating in the air. Then Jerry used his knife and decapitated Tom, killing him instantly and ultimately destroying his ghost, just like Butch and Spike. Jerry laughed maniacally once more, knowing that they didn't even stand a chance. But then Jerry realized something. He was so much powerful now, and when he was alive, no one could stop him now, and he could do whatever he wanted. Then he came up with a plan. Since he was so powerful, he could travel in between alternate realities. And now Jerry was going to haunt and kill every version of Tom that he came across. This was going to be his punishment for Tom even attempting to stop him. And so now Jerry would travel between alternate realities, brutally murdering any version of Tom he came across.